Tonight, all new stories on the season premiere of Unsolved Mysteries.
Dude, I'm gonna kick you in the dick. Oh, yeah, oh, my dick.
This is Mo Moscato, a 37-year-old young man who lives in a small town in Illinois. He enjoys playing with his action figures, playing his video games, even playing with his cats in his spare time,
Pig's here, bitch.
and watching videos in his upstairs video store.
Creepy little fucker.
Little did he know that the next morning, tragedy would strike him, and his life would change forever.
Where do I start? I'm Mo Moscato, 37-year-old man, and I am a victim of porch piratism. I guess I'll start at the beginning. Started my morning daily routine like any ordinary 37-year-old man would. Wake up, the alarm goes off, scrolling through Instagram and whatnot, you know, just like all the normal people do. I decided I haven't checked my personal email in a while, and I was getting kind of excited because I did see that on YouTube, some other NECA customers were receiving their NECA 50th anniversary Jaws, the game of Jaws the Shark action figure NECA toys. They do great sculpts and great paint, and I was really excited about this one because Jaws is one of my favorite films of all time. I am a little discouraged because obviously I did not receive the package. I was really scared, got out of bed, ran downstairs to talk to my wife, and I asked her, you know, honey, have you received a package? Did you bring something inside and just forgot to tell me that I got something? To which she had reported no. And my heart just sank.
His heart just sank. Soon after, Mo Moscato realized that he had an email that his package was delivered, but he did not receive the package. Something fishy was going on.
Next thing I did was I opened up the email again, and I tried to see what was going on, and I had the UPS tracking number, and it also came with a photo of the porch. It got delivered early. Unfortunately, UPS, they delivered it to the house next door.
The package had been delivered next door by mistake. One could only hope his neighbors would do the right thing. Unfortunately, they didn't.
This would be kind of a relief. My neighbors got it. But then I was like, well, if it arrived at 3 o'clock like the email had said, the app had said, why have I not received it? You think my neighbors would be good Samaritans and come over and be like, hey, our mail got mixed up by mistake, you know? It happens.
Did you know that I also voice Ultra Magnus in the Transformers, the movie?
Springer, UNRC transform Autobot City. Perceptor, tell Blaster to radio Prime for reinforcements. But Prime, I'm just a soldier.
I walked over to my neighbor's house. I had my phone. Well, after knocking on the door, heard dogs barking, got no answer. I tried calling the number that my neighbor had given me last time when one of my packages ended up on their porch, and I got a voicemail. So I left a voicemail explaining the whole situation, and I documented through text message and sent her the photo of their porch saying it was here. And well, the neighbors that answered the door were denying that I had any package, that they received anything, and this is where it got really, really scary. I was in a panic. I was trying to explain to them that, no, it's here. This is the photo picture. Could you please get my property? And while all this was going on, finally I did get a phone call from the neighbor lady. I explained to her what had been going on, and she pulled up. About 5 minutes later, I showed her the text, the photos, the email, and the porch, and I matched up the photos with the porch. And it's when I said, I quote, and I was trying to be extremely nice, I said, you know, it is a federal offense to mess with the mail. I really hope we can get this sorted out. And that's when she went inside and said, let me go see what's going on. She went inside, and then about 5 minutes later, she came back with the shark, which I was happy. It was in the package. The shipper had been open, but I did receive my shark, and they did not look too pleased with the situation, almost as they know they had been caught in a lie. And, well, I wanted to discover further with my own investigation, asking for the shipping box, which they then also threw it in my face. Thank you. The package was still intact, but the shipping label with my address, I'm sorry, it's hard to say, had been completely torn off. Now you can see here as evidence, this is the package where the label, shipping label would have been, and it is not there. Kind of torn clean off. This is what they gave me, so it's kind of funny you saying that it was a mistake, but this label was completely torn off. Not only that, this is what that was left in the shipper, and they said they threw the paper, and you can see here as well, there is no order slip inside, which we all know, again, we get when we order from the NECA store. I am happy to say now that the shark is with its rightful owner, and I am just glad, but also hurt that something like this had to happen. You can't even trust your own neighbors.
Update.
Mo and his shark are reunited. Although the thievery of his neighbors and the faults of UPS did try to keep them apart, true love will always stand the test of time. I'm Robert Staff with Unsolved Mysteries. We'll see you next time.
All right, here we go, you little shit. God, I fucking love you. Oh, that's a twofer. Oh, come on. You win again, little buddy. Fuck my neighbors, man. Just you and me, dude. Good night. I'm fucking tired. Oh. Okay, just one time. Oh, Jesus! Fuck! We're gonna need a bigger load! Oh, smile, you son of a bitch!